All right, people. BRIWAGZ Space Channel back again. Eddie over my shoulder. Steve Harris not far behind. Irons up. So what I was trying to do yesterday was come back to the major scale pattern, right? But using a loop. But also discussing what the pattern is, right? So before I start up my time, so I got my Ditto looper by TC Electronics. I really dig it. I think it's an older version of this looper. The Ditto, I think there's the Ditto 2, Ditto meaning repeat or copy loop. And in this case, I like this looper because it's really good. It's easy to get in and out of the loops and add stuff and take away stuff. And I use it when I play acoustic guitar for rhythm so I can solo, that sort of thing. Anyway, I'll post a link to the Ditto looper and hopefully you guys will like it. It's a really good tool for bass. I like it just because then I can play chords, right? And then I can play over the chords. So what I did was I took an A note, not on the E string, but on the D string. And then I also did the C sharp note. So that's right there. What I'm doing is a double stop, right? So double stop meaning one finger on one note, another finger on another note simultaneously. So what I do when I do the double stop, I'm plucking. And I have the A note and the C sharp. And that's the root A. I'm in the key of A in this case. I want to be in the key of A. And then my third note in the scale is my C sharp. So together, I'm doing a root and a third, right? Now, the reason I'm doing that is because I'm trying to represent a major scale. Major, in an A major, the third note, and this is a two-note, it's a two-note chord, right? Double stop, two notes, double. You know, in guitar, you would call it a power chord, although normally the power chord would be the root and the fifth. So if I did the root and the fifth of A, I'd have the A note, right? And then I'd have the D note, which would make my root fifth, my 5 chord, an A5, right? So it's the A, and 5, fifth note in the scale. So A5 would be a power chord, but again, the way I play it is I do a double stop. It just sounds better than you can do it like this. You know who does that a lot? Sting. Sting plays with his thumb all the time. I don't know how he's probably got a massive blister right there because I can't really do that. So instead of doing that, I use my fingers like a good bass player should. And then the root and the fifth are there. So back to the major scale. So here's the pattern. You're going to start with your second finger on the A note. So we're going to do a full major scale. So here it is, A major. Now, every time you play that pattern, or every time you play a major scale, you're going to start with your second finger. You're going to 2, 4 on the first string. So a whole step apart, 2, 4. So second finger, fourth finger. Then 1, 2, 4, and 1, 3, 4. And then 4, 3, 1, 4, 2, 1, 4, 2. So 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 4, 3, 1, 4, 2, 1, 4, 2. will represent a major scale on your bass, right? If I move it up to another position or a different key, let's say I'm doing, and it's across 3 strings. So let's say I want to play E major. Same pattern, same shape, right? 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4. 4, 3, 1, 4, 2, 1, 4, 2. So, different scale, name, E major, but same pattern. So you got to remember, the pattern's the same. What you're changing is the key. You know, if I do it here, I'm doing G major, right? So do yourself a favor. Learn the notes on the neck, right? Take one string at a time and learn the notes as you go up the neck. E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E. And then you can start to make your shapes or your major scale patterns off of that. But it's, you know, at some point you can't just rely on tab and rely on somebody to tell you what note it is. You got to learn the notes, right? Like I say this all the time. It's not important that you know the note names right away to play patterns. But when you want to play with other people and you're starting to speak the language, you need to know the note names, right? Because that way, if somebody says, oh, we're playing something in D major, you can go to the D note and then you can play a major scale. And then you can come up with a bass line, right?